M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, the professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, the professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
All right, 5 seconds out. Though neither school actually held session classes today, the Hayes High Indians and the Abilene Cowgirls and Cowboys getting set for basketball on this Tuesday night in a cold mid-February game. Hi, I'm Dustin Armbruster. Welcome to the Hayes High Sports Network as the 5-11 Hayes High Lady Indians look to get back to a winning track as they take on the Abilene Cowgirls, who are 3-11. A year ago, these two teams played two tight games, Hayes High winning both of them, by 6 total points. However, here in this season, they're only playing one time. It'll be tonight's in Abilene. Just 4 games left for the Indians on the regular season, 2 this week on the road, 1 on the road next week, and then senior night a week and a half away against Great Bend. The Hayes High Indians, the Abilene Cowgirls, and we'll get the thoughts of head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin, following this break along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, helping you get the right coverage at the right price, all while providing the quality of service you expect. Call Dustin Shoemaker at Shelter Insurance.
Back in Abilene, the Hayes High Indians and the Abilene Cowgirls, as it's a bit of an odd day for each school. No school for either team, but the teams are still playing. Coach Lynn Melvin joining us. And Coach, I guess that's the first thing is, how do you approach this day with no school and having a road trip and a game?
Well, we told the girls last night that it would be important for them to go to bed at a normal time and to get up, and we encouraged them to go to the rec or just do something to get moving. You know, the last thing you want is your girls sleep until 1:30 in the afternoon, so hopefully they followed orders and they're ready to play tonight.
Short turnaround into today's game, especially with no school on Monday, no school on Tuesday. How much were you able to work on from the Colby game into this game and getting ready for Abilene?
Well, we gave them the full weekend off, including no open gym Sunday night, so we just had a prep day yesterday. These short turnarounds are fun when you find a way to win on Tuesday. They're not so fun if you come back and play crappy, so hopefully the girls are ready and perform well.
What can you tell us about the Cowgirls?
Well, they play 7 or 8, even 9 girls, and I think they're pretty level across the board. They have a couple girls that can step out and shoot it really well. They try to give you some different looks offensively and definitely defensively. I think we're going to see a little bit of a 3-2 look that drops into a 2-3, and they're going to play some man as well. So they do a good job of switching things up. Our hope is that we pressure the ball and try to make them make plays against us rather than give them things.
Kids are smart. I'm sure that everybody has seen the records, and these are two teams that have similar records. Is there maybe a chance for a little more confidence even approaching the game because you're not playing a state-ranked team or a team who's 13-1 on the season?
I think, we don't talk about that for fear of, I don't want to ever go into a game where we're overconfident or looking past someone, but I think you're absolutely right. These girls, having played at Abilene twice last year, probably have a little bit of knowledge of who they are. In fact, they made some mention of that in practice yesterday, and hopefully there is confidence surrounding this opponent, but it's another road game, and it's another game that if we don't show up and do the things right, that we could risk losing.
Coming down the stretch here of the regular season, what are you hoping to see out of these last couple of weeks?
Well, I'd like to see some shots fall. That would be really nice, but I don't know that we've had that fire the last couple games that we had, the first half of the season. So hopefully some energy and excitement around that, and just playing with that competitive edge that we had early in the season. And, a win would be tremendous for these girls right now.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Lynn Melvin, on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. Chat with the coach brought to you by Dustin Shoemaker, Shelter Insurance Agent. We'll step aside and return here to Abilene on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Rent-A-Car has been getting our broadcast crew to and from road games. Today, a 2020 Nissan Rogue Sport to get us to and from the Hayes to Abilene and back again locations. If you're looking for a car that gets excellent gas mileage for your next business trip or a bigger vehicle for a next road trip with the family, call Jamie tomorrow morning, 623-4116 for your reservation at Hertz Rent-A-Car. It's Hayes High and the Abilene Cowgirls, and let's look at tonight's opponent breakdown. Abilene, coached by second-year head man Mike Leiby, 9-26 in now 1.5 seasons, 3-11 this year, and their numbers are very similar to the Hayes High Indian numbers this year, who are 5-11. Hayes High shooting 31% from the field, Abilene 32. Hayes High 22% beyond the arc, Abilene 23. Hayes High a 1% better mark in the free throw category, 52% for Hayes High, 51% for Abilene. Hayes High averaging 37 points a game, Abilene just 31 points a game. Scoring points has been an issue. Hayes High a better rebounding team by 6, 29-23. Hayes High early in the season struggled with turnovers, but they had a season-low 7 at Colby on Friday night. Abilene has struggled with turnovers all year, 24 turnovers per ball game. On the season, Abilene, while scoring 31 points, is allowing 42 per contest. They have given up as many as 68. That was a loss to TMP earlier this year. This Abilene team has wins over Chapman 41-26, Wichita West 49-15, and Minneapolis 36-33. They lost their first game of the year, then had to shut down for COVID for 3 games in December. Lost their next 4. It's been recently a win followed by 2 losses. Their current trend would be a win tonight after losing their last 2 games. Their 3 highest point totals this year, 49, 41, and 36 points, have been their 3 wins. They do have 1 overtime loss. That's your opponent breakdown, brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. When your business is ready to advertise on Facebook, Google, and other popular places online, but you're not real sure where to start, you need to contact Eagle Radio, 301-2211. On to the starting lineups for tonight's contest. The Abilene Cowgirls, again coached by Mike Leiby, will start Reagan Ditto, a 5'7 senior, 3 points, 3 rebounds, her 13th game and 12th start. Abby Lillard, a 5'7 senior, leads this team in scoring, 12 points per ball game. She averaged 7.5 points a game 1 year ago. She has started in and played in every game this year. She has made a team-high 19 three-pointers and been in double figures in 9 of 14 games. Jenna Hayes, a 5'9 junior, 6 points, 4 rebounds per ball game. 15th game of the year, 14th start, been in double figures twice. Allison Leiby, 5'4 senior, 2.5 points, and 5 rebounds per ball game at 5'4. She leads the team in rebounding. 15th game, 15th start. She's made 3 three-pointers during that time. Joy Clements, a 5'5 junior, 1.5 points, 2 rebounds per ball game as the final starter. She is in her 15th game and 14th start. She's made 2 threes. For the Hayes High Indians, they'll go with Ree Green, 5'6 senior, 4.5 points, 4.5 rebounds for a 4th time, tied her career high of 9 points on Friday in Colby. 48th career game and her 29th career start. Jersey Johnson, 5'7 senior, 5.5 points, 2.5 rebounds per contest. It is her 23rd career game, 8th career start. Carly Lang, 5'5 sophomore, 6.5 points, 3.5 boards per contest. 37th career game, 30th career start. Only shot 1 time in the game at Colby on Friday night. She's been in double figures 3 times this year. Maya Loomis, 5'7 senior, 3 points, 3.5 rebounds per ball game. 37th career game, 14th career start, leads the team with 13 made threes this season. And Morgan Engel, the 5'6 sophomore, 6.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per ball game, grabbed 6 in the loss at Colby on Friday. 17th game, 14th start all this season. She's been in double figures 3 times this year. That's the starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency, looking out for you even when nothing is wrong. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency. This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. Hayes High at Abilene. We step aside and come back with more, and including a look around a very short schedule in the Western Athletic Conference on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
We are in Abilene tonight as the Hayes High Indians take on the Abilene Cowgirls. This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network. We're powered by Herman Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation and the same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy, they love helping people. You can like them on Facebook. Well, the look around the Western Athletic Conference, which is brought to you by Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz, should have been a full schedule tonight, but nobody else is playing. TMP was supposed to be at Great Bend. That game has been canceled and will not be made up. Liberal, their game with Hugoton in Hugoton has been pushed to tomorrow. That should be a great girls matchup between Hugoton and Liberal. And the Garden City boys and girls were supposed to play tonight. That's been moved to tomorrow. Dodge City did not have school on Monday because of weather, nor today. They were already planning to have Thursday and Friday off, and today canceled school for Wednesday. But the games are still going to happen between Dodge City and Garden City tomorrow evening. So this is it. This is the lone game in the Western Athletic Conference tonight. Dodge City still leads the WAC on the girls' side at 4-0. Garden City 4-1. Dodge City girls could pretty much wrap up the conference title tomorrow night. Liberal 3-2, Hayes 1-4, Great Bend 0-5. That's your look around the Western Athletic Conference. Thanks to Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz, business owners, add Aflac Insurance to your employee's benefit package at no cost to you. A uniform update tonight is brought to you by Phase 2. Thanks to Phase 2 for providing our game day apparel for our broadcast. They're ready to help your team next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. Abilene is going to be in their home white uniforms tonight. Orange numbers, orange lettering, no trim around the lettering, and the numbers, Cowgirls across the front of the jersey above the numbers. Hayes High in the road maroons tonight. Gold numbers, gold lettering, Hayes across the front of the jersey above the numbers. That's your uniform update, brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for our game day apparel. Happenings at Hayes High School, thanks to the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club. And they want to make sure that you know you can still be a part of the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club even this far into the season. You can go to hayeshighIndians.com/athletics and make sure you follow their Facebook page as well. The boys wrestling team sent 5 onto this Saturday's Sub-State Tournament in Goddard. Harley Zimmerman, Cyrus Viner, Dalton Dale, Gavin Myers, and Ashton Putz all finished in the top 4 of their weight classes. Top 4 at Sub-State this Saturday will wrestle in the one-day tournament February 26th at Hartman Arena. And the girls team has sent 4 top 4 finishers from regionals to Sub-State. That'll be held Friday at Wichita Heights. Congratulations to Sarah Zimmerman, Addison Audie, Kay Dees, and Hallie Lohmeyer all qualifying. 5 and 6A girls state will be February 25th at Hartman Arena. This has been the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, serving you from 609 East 8th Street. And you can catch streaming at HaysPost.com thanks to our partners, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. You could be watching the next Hays High athletic event from the comfort of your new home. Start with the biggest real estate team in Hays, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. 2021 is your year. We'll step aside for one final time. Back in 90 seconds with the first inbound play of the game. It's Hays High in Abilene on the Hays High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hays area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hays. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hays. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hays and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hays. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance.
Tonight's national anthem sung by the Abilene Choral Group as we get set for Hays High and the Abilene Cowgirls. This is the Hays High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy. The starting lineups still need to be read off. Before we go any further, though, let's first pause for station identification. For the Hays High Indians, they will be starting Carly Lang, Bree Green, Jersey Johnson, Maya Loomis, and Morgan Engel. For the Abilene Cowgirls, Reagan Ditto, Abby Lillard, Jenna Hayes, Allison Leiby, and Joy Clements. 5-11 Hays High, 3-11 Abilene. They lost a couple of games earlier this year because of COVID. Their boys team did as well. Great matchup coming up in the boys matchup a little later on as well. Remember, Hays High boys won in overtime, or right at the buzzer to skip overtime. These two teams on the girls' side combined for 2 wins for Hays High last year. 6 total points separated Hays and Abilene in the contest from a year ago. Abilene, coached by Mike Leiby in his 2nd season. Wins over Chapman, Wichita West, and Minneapolis this year. Hays High back on the road Friday, going to Garden City to take on the Cowgirls. Next Tuesday, at home versus Dodge City on the 23rd, and then wrapping up with Great Bend at home on the 26th. The Hays High Sub-State Salina Central still leads it at 12-4. Great Bend right now, by percentage points, has the number 2 seed at 6-9, even though Hayes High has beat them once already this year. Salina South 6-10, Hayes High 5-11. 4-5-6A back to the sub-state format this year. Hayes will go right to left. We view things high atop of Abilene High School here across from the benches. So we view things opposite as most of the Hayes High fans and the Hayes High bench. Carly Lang at the point, left-handed crossover to the right. Now dribbles to the right side of the floor as the Indians run the floor to the left side. A three-pointer from Maya Loomis. Too strong, backside rebound, though down into the hands of Carly Lang, and the Indians will reset the offense. Hayes High this season now 46 for 214 beyond the arc, 22%. Here is Carly Lang on the right side of the floor in front of the official. To the top of the key, attacks. Left-handed layup is no good off the rim, and the rebound will come down for Jenna Hayes. 2 good looks for the Indians, but unable to knock down either one of them. Ditto in the right corner, throws inside, and a foul on Ree Green as Abby Lillard got to the rim and will shoot 2 free throws. Hayes High girls JV won in a game that had 24 second-half fouls, so we start a little late here in our varsity game. Free throw by the lefty. Lillard is up and good. A 57% free throw shooter. She has attempted more free throws than anybody on the team by far. That was her 61st attempt. Second most is Jenna Hayes, who's attempted 29, and she makes both free throws. 2-0 Abilene. Hayes High right to left in front of us. Bounce pass inside to Morgan Engel. Double team, dribbled into it. Jump ball will go to the Abilene Cowgirls. Hayes High turned it over a season low 7 times on Friday in Colby. Now Hayes High full court pressure out of the turnover. Ball over on the far side for Joy Clements. First touch, left-handed dribble up the sideline. Stops just before half court. Now in some trouble, lobs it up. The ball was tipped, but it goes to Jenna Hayes, and right side then for Leiby. Her first touch, coach's daughter. Spin move to the right side of the floor. Gives it onto the right wing for Ditto, and then we'll dribble back into the lane. Throw inside, and Ree Green just picked up her second personal foul. Reached through from behind and knocked the ball free. That will be a foul each and every time, and Ree Green in the first minute and 12 seconds has 2 fouls, and Hayes High is going to send in, well, won't get Robin in time, so Ree Green has to play with those 3 fouls early. Clements on the right side of the floor, off the inbound, 2-0 lead for the Abilene Cowgirls. Clements in some trouble, near a 5 count, throws it baseline for Leiby. She got free, then inside, missing is Lillard. Her putback good. Not much that Ree Green could do because of her 2 fouls already. 4-0 Abilene, 6.5 minutes to go first quarter. Hayes High's had the ball twice, 0 for 2 shooting and a turnover. Here's Carly Lang, bounce pass right side. Now to Ree Green, attacking, back out to Carly Lang. Lang, a slow right-handed dribble to the right side of the floor in front of Coach Mike Leiby. Head coach Lynn Melvin wants a new offense, and it'll be set up by Lang. Goes over to the right side, Ree Green. Zone defense from the Cowgirls. Maya Loomis in the right corner in front of the Abilene bench. Now out high to Jersey Johnson. Reverses course back to Ree Green on the right side. To a cutting Carly Lang. Extra pass Morgan Engel. Gets it knocked free, out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. Ree Green checks out. Caroline Robin in early. 3 points, 3 rebounds in the game at Colby on Friday night. It was her first career-made three-pointer on varsity. Maya Loomis to inbound. Needs to hurry. Lobs it in backside. Jersey Johnson from just inside the arc buries the Indians' first 2 points from the left corner. Jersey Johnson gives Hayes High their first points at the 5:45 mark of quarter number 1. Hayes High full court pressure, unfazed is Abilene. Then they throw a pass into the left corner. 3-pointer Clements, good. She was 2 for 28 on the season prior to that make. And she gives Abilene a 7-2 lead. 2 for 28, she buries the left corner 3. Jeannie Key will check in on the next dead ball for the Hayes High Lady Indians. A 1-2-2 look here from the Cowgirls. Shifts back into a 3-2 after the ball leaves the middle of the floor. Carly Lang on the right side, holds above her left shoulder, switches off to a left and right-handed crossover, gets to the middle of the floor but no further, and head coach Lynn Melvin wants a timeout with the offense not going anywhere. Jeannie Key will check into the lineup for Maya Loomis. Indian basketball is brought to you by Next Tech, Midwest Energy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Steel Fabrications. Hayes High 5-11 on the season. First win of the year came in Hoisington. A win this year in Great Bend. They won in Colby at the Orange and Black Classic against Osborne. Their lone home win was against Pratt January 26th and then won at Scott City. 4 of the Indians' 5 wins have come away from home. An opportunity to maybe do so again today, but Abilene, who only averages 31 points a game, has 7 in the first 3 minutes of today's game. Hayes High basketball out of their timeout. 7-2, Hayes High down by 5. Man-to-man by the Cowgirls now out of this timeout. Here's Carly Lang, middle of the floor, spin move on her defender, stops at the free throw line, kick out Robin, a 3 on the way, good. Caroline Robin back-to-back threes in the last 2 games, 7-5. Hayes High down by 2, Robin's first 2 career 3-pointers. This one brings Hayes within 2, and then Abilene throws it out of bounds. Their first turnover, they average 24 turnovers a game. Hayes High is down to 19 turnovers a game. They were in the mid-20s after the first 3 games of the year. Now back to zone defense by the Cowgirls. A 3-2 look. Here's Caroline Robin with it. Looks into the left corner for Jeannie Key. Key dribbles towards the lane. Hop step, lays it up, misses off the backboard, but poked the rebound out, and it went right where Carly Lang was, but Lang was going back on defense, and it's out of bounds to the Abilene Cowgirls. For the Cowgirls, their first substitution out of the ball game is Jenna Hayes. And they bring in Sammy Stout, a 5'3 freshman averaging 2.5 points a game. She's at the point, brings it up the left side of the floor, nearly got it stolen away on the full court pressure. Down to the baseline, and a charge going to be taken by Carly Lang. Abby Lillard picks up the foul, and the Hayes High Indians have the ball back down 7-5. Sammy Stout, a freshman, her dad is the wrestling coach here at Abilene. Abilene well known for their wrestling program. Usually one of the best in the state. 3-2 defense by Abilene once again. Hayes High down 7-5. Robin, who has 3 of those points with the ball right side. Now Jeannie Key, her pass tipped to Carly Lang on the left side. Lang fakes a right-handed drive. Now a slow dribble to the middle of the floor to Caroline Robin. Turns down a deep 3. Left corner then for Jersey Johnson. Her 3 for the lead, no good. Out of bounds to the Cowgirls. That was Hayes High's second opportunity to tie or take the lead, something they have not done in this game. And now substitution for Abilene. Here comes Clara Danifer, a 5'11 freshman in for the 15th time this year. 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds. So Abilene goes with 2 freshmen in the lineup. Inbound to Joy Clements, a junior. Races it up the left side of the floor. Hayes High throws a double team at her to Stout, still behind the timeline and out of bounds off of Allison Leiby's hands. Abilene's turned it over their last 3 possessions. And the Hayes High Indians have a third opportunity to tie or take the lead. For Hayes High, here comes Jillian Sheldon, 6-foot freshman in, 2 points, 2 rebounds in Colby on Friday. Short career, 4.5 points. Here is Lang attacking, ball knocked away from her, ends up with it, however. Now to Jeannie Key, back to Carly Lang. Hayes down by 2, 3:15 to go first quarter, down 7-5. Jeannie Key attacks, her hop step, kick out to Carly Lang. Jab step, doesn't shoot the 3, attacks. Then the right side to Jeannie Key. Key, no look pass to Jersey Johnson. A 3 straight on for the lead is good. Hayes High has their first lead of the game as they penetrate the defense and kick out to Jersey Johnson, who has 5 early points. Hayes High leads 8-7 with 2:50 to go in the quarter. Hayes High was down 7-2 before those last 2 3-pointers. Ball right side for freshman Danifer. Around to the left side for the other freshman Stout. Both averaging 2.5 points a game. Stout's made 2 starts this year. Dump pass down inside of the freshman. Shot by Danifer, no good. Rebound comes down to Carly Lang, and she is tied up as she's drugged to the floor by Allison Leiby. Ball stays with the Abilene Cowgirls, or with the Hayes High Indians. So 2 freshman post players in the game. Jillian Sheldon at 6 foot for Hayes High, and for Abilene, Clara Danifer, a 5'11 freshman. Hayes High basketball up by 1 on an 8-3 run since being down 4-0. Corner for Jersey Johnson. 5 of the Indians' 8 points. Hayes High has a pair of threes. Now they throw it away. Picked cleanly, and a left-handed layup on the other end is missed by Ditto. And Hayes High does not give up the lead. So a second opportunity with the ball up 8-7 against that 3-2 zone. Carly Lang, lob pass to Robin, left corner. She has a 3 in this game. Out to Carly Lang. She'll attack, wrap a pass inside for Sheldon, but waiting for it was Jenna Hayes. Indians' third turnover, and now a turnover in the backcourt on Abilene. Their fourth. There wasn't even any pressure on them that time. 1:48 to go first quarter. Hayes up 8-7, a third opportunity. Up 8-7. The last 2, they've turned it over. Johnson drives baseline, doesn't shoot the floater. Out to Caroline Robin, doesn't shoot. Back to Johnson. She'll bury another 3. Jersey Johnson has 8 first quarter points. 11-7. Jersey Johnson back-to-back threes. And now a steal by Jillian Sheldon. Hayes High's lead at 4 with the basketball. Here's Robin attacking to the middle of the floor. Right side, Carly Lang. Lang, one dribble, spins into a second. Right-handed basket off the backboard is good. She's fouled and has a chance at a 3-point play. Hayes High has made their last 3 field goal attempts. Their lead is at 13-7 and a chance for an and one. Carly Lang's first points in a week. And she'll shoot a free throw off the foul against Clara Danifer. Carly this year, 32 of 49 from the free throw line, 65%. That's the most attempts by anybody on the team. This free throw skids in good for the 3-point play. 14-7. Hayes High is on a 12-0 run. Then the Indians give up 2 on the other end. No, a travel called first on Abby Lillard. Hayes High's pressure was broken, but Lillard traveled before she shot. It would have been 2 points, and Coach Mike Leiby wants a timeout. Hayes High basketball is brought to you by Heartland Building Center, Discount Siding, and the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club. Hayes High was down 7-2 through the first 3.5 minutes of this game. That's when Caroline Robin buried a 3. Jersey Johnson, 3 possessions later, made a 3-pointer. 3 possessions later, Jersey Johnson again a 3-pointer. And then the following possession, Abilene turned it over. Carly Lang with an and one. Hayes High up 14-7. The last 4 field goals for Hayes High have all resulted in 3 points. 3 3-pointers, and then the 3-point play. Hayes High basketball leading by 7, 14-7. One of the Indians' best first quarters point-wise of the year, and doing so with Reed Green on the bench because of foul trouble. Here's Morgan Ingle out past the 3-point line to Maya Loomis left side. Sheldon, Lang, and Robin to the ball game as well. Here is Robin, unguarded, to the 3-point line. Bounce pass to Ingle on the right side. Dribbles to the free throw line. Kick out Loomis. Wide open 3. That's in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Lillard. Great look, just would not drop. And Abilene has the ball. 40 seconds to go in the quarter, and they throw it away for a 7th turnover. First 3 minutes of this game went really well for Abilene. And it is not gone well since. Reagan Ditto back in. Hayes High has the basketball. Up 14-7, a second opportunity to build on the lead. Here's Maya Loomis in the left corner. Carly Lang, Ingle, then onto the right side for Caroline Robin. Up top, Maya Loomis. Back over to the left side to Carly Lang. Indians moving the ball well with 20 seconds to go first quarter against this 3-2 zone. Robin gets a screen to the right, spins away from it, in some trouble, throws a bounce pass that's tipped, but Carly Lang gets it with 13 on the clock. Drive, kick out Morgan Ingle, a 3, you betcha, nothing but net. Morgan Ingle buries the right wing 3. 17-7, Indians up by 10 on the Morgan Ingle triple. And that's the end of the first quarter. Hayes High with 4 first quarter 3-pointers. The most they've made in an entire game this year is 5. They've done that 3 times. They've got 4 in the first 8 minutes tonight here on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Maya Loomis, Caroline Robin, Morgan Engel, Carly Lang, Jersey Johnson. We'll start the second quarter for Hayes High, and a 10-point lead, 17-7. It's the Indians' biggest lead of the game, and Abilene throws it away. That is their 8th turnover. Abilene in the first quarter, 2 of 5 shooting, 7 turnovers now, 8. Hayes High, 6 of 11 shooting, 5 make that 4 of 7 on three-pointers. The most threes Hayes has made in any game this year is 5. They've done that 3 times. Caroline Robin, who has one of those threes, to Carly Lang on the right side. She has a 3-point play. Skips a pass to Maya Loomis. Maya thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Bounce pass to Robin in the corner. She'll drive, skip pass to Lang. Lang then holds the ball above her head. Left-handed dribble, switches off to the right, back to the left, down the lane, jump stop, gets run into. Lots of contact from both sides. No foul call. Indians' 4th turnover. Libby up the left side of the floor. To Lillard, over to the left corner to Hayes, a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, ditto. Offensive putback, no good. Gets her own rebound again, then falls down in the lane for a travel. Hayes High by 10 on what is now, I said a 10-0 run. It is a 15-0 run after being down 7-2. Abilene staying with the 3-2 zone despite the barrage of threes from the Indians. Morgan Engel, left side, gets run into. She's catching the basketball. No foul call. Ditto comes away with the steal. That's a great shot by the cornerback on the wide receiver. Now Johnson tips a pass intended for the interior, and Loomis ends up with the loose ball. So each team with a turnover. That's number 10 on Abilene. They average 24 a game. 6.5 to go. Second quarter, no scoring in the second. Hayes up by 10, 17-7 on a 15-0 run. Jersey Johnson, 8 first quarter points with the ball. Robin then Lang on the right side. Lang with the left-handed dribble away from the sideline, off to Maya Loomis. Loomis now uses up her dribble and in some trouble and traveled. Hayes High had 3 turnovers the entire first 8 minutes of the game. They have 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Jeannie Key is going to check in for the Hayes High Indians. For Abilene, that is Joy Clements that returns, along with freshman Sammy Stout. They are joined by Jenna Hayes and Abby Lillard. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. No scoring for either team in the second. Remember in Colby, Hayes High had a great first 10 minutes of the game. Now a foul on Caroline Robin, her first. Hayes High then went cold from the field for the next 2.5 quarters. That's 2 fouls on each team now. Inbound to Jenna Hayes, lobs it onto the backside. Hayes High touched it, and then Caroline Robin called for a foul. That should be, 3 now, should be 4 fouls on Hayes High. The 4 fouls are on 2 players, Ree Green with 2, and now Caroline Robin with 2. They have all 4 of the Hayes High fouls. Abilene will inbound on the baseline and throw it right to Morgan Engel. Morgan Engel does not play for Abilene. That is Abilene's 11th turnover. 17-7, Hayes by 10, no scoring in the quarter. Hayes High hasn't shot yet in this quarter. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. This is possession number 4. Key dribbles it off her knee, gives it to Caroline Robin. Around the right side to Jersey Johnson in the corner. Morgan Engel from 15, drive, kick out Carly Lang. She'll get to the left block. Right-handed scoop shot no good, and the rebound down in the hands of Abby Lillard. That was the Indians' best possession, moving the ball now. Morgan Ingle nearly with a steal, but she stepped on the sideline as she touched the basketball. Stays with the Cowgirls. Abilene 0 for 2 in this quarter. Hayes High 0 for 1, and falling down with the basketball, falling out of bounds with the basketball, is Abby Lillard for Abilene's 12th turnover. The teams in the first 3 minutes of this quarter have combined for 3 shots, 0 for 3, and 8 turnovers. It has been a rough stretch of basketball for the last 3 minutes. Carly Lang with the basketball. Robin, skip past to Lang on the right side, goes up high to get it and keep it from the Abilene bench. Lang behind the back dribble to keep it from 2 defenders. To Robin, driving out to Carly Lang, doesn't shoot the 3. Jab step with the right foot to Morgan Ingle in the right corner. Then back around it goes to Jeannie Key. Straight on 3 is no good. Rebound on the defensive side for Jenna Hayes. Indians now 4 for 8 on 3s in the game. Leiby over onto the left side of the floor for Clements. Corner for Hayes. Three-pointer way too strong. Offensive rebound. Stick back is good by Allison Leiby. 17-9. Hayes High had 5 opportunities to expand on a 10-point lead, but failed to do so. Those 2 points are the first points of the quarter by either team. Key inside to Jersey Johnson, dragged down to the floor, and that's a foul on Abilene. Just their third, and the foul is on Allison Leiby. Her first. As we mentioned before, team's third. Leiby comes out, and Hayes High will inbound on the right baseline. Maya Loomis to inbound as Caroline Robin takes a seat. Ree Green had 2 early fouls and has not played since. She had 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes of the game. Inbound for Loomis, throws into Jersey Johnson, back to Loomis, right corner 3 is good. That ties a season record for 3s in a game by Hayes High at 5. First points for Maya Loomis, and then Hayes High has to hustle to get back. Otherwise, they give up an open layup, and they knock the ball out of bounds. It stays with Cowgirls. Hayes High up by 11 is their biggest lead of the game. 20-9 after the Loomis 3. Ball lobbed in. Gives it to Alice Bathurst, a 5'8 junior, in for the first time. She's on the left side of the floor. Drives to the free throw line. Stops there. Onto the right side, Jenna Hayes. Shoots a one-handed jumper that went way too far. Carly Lang with the rebound. Lang running the floor to the free throw line. Out to Jersey Johnson. Another 3 on the way. Skids off the rim. No good. And the rebound this time for Daniford, freshman for the Cowgirls. To Clements. Her pass stolen away as cutting in front of the intended target was Morgan Ingle. That is 13 turnovers for Abilene. Here is Maya Loomis in the left corner. Lobs it out to Jeannie Key. Sets the offense to Maya Loomis. Does not shoot this 3. And then back out to Jeannie Key. Holds out her left thumb for the play to Morgan Ingle. Turnaround 15-footer off the rim, no good. And this rebound for Bathurst. Hayes High 1 for 5 in this quarter shooting after 6 for 11 in the first quarter. Now here's a drive and a wild runner by Jenna Hayes that's no good. Rebound comes down to Carly Lang, and she is fouled as she pushed the ball up the floor. Carly Lang has 4 rebounds. That's it for Hayes High by my numbers. The other rebounds have either been offensive rebounds by Abilene, where the ball has gone out of bounds to the Indians. 2:43 to go in the second quarter. Hayes by 11, 20-9. Again, an opportunity to build the lead. Second while up 11, but Hayes High throws it away. Indians' 7th turnover. There were 24 combined points in the first quarter between the two teams. In the second quarter, there are 5 combined points, and there's 2:20 to go before halftime. Ball right side to Abby Lillard. On top to Ditto. Then onto the left side, the ball is quickly swung to Leiby. To Stout, launches up a 3. That's no good. Another rebound for Abilene. This one for Daniford. Drives, left-handed runner, no good. And Jillian Sheldon, just simply taller than everybody else, grabs the rebound. That's the first rebound by somebody not named Carly Lang in this game. Ball up high, Jeannie Key. No-look pass to Loomis. Feeds it inside to Sheldon, but threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 8 on the Hayes High Indians. Jersey Johnson back to the Indian lineup. Morgan Ingle will take a seat. 20-9, Hayes High by 11. Their only points of this quarter, a Maya Loomis 3. They gave them their biggest lead of the game and a season-tying high 5 3-pointers. Fourth time they've made 5 in a game, but this time it's in the first half. A drive by Abilene and a foul on Jersey Johnson. Her first, team's 5th. Not in the act of shooting. Sideline inbound for Allison Leiby of the Abilene Cowgirls. 3 wins on the year under Coach Mike Leiby. And a travel on the inbound against the freshman Sammy Stouts. 14 Abilene turnovers. Their season average is 24. There's a minute 37 to go in quarter number 2. Hayes has had a ton of opportunities here to build on the lead, but haven't done so. Abilene is just 3 for 13 from the field, and that's the reason. Lob inside to Jillian Sheldon, catches over everybody else, misses, gets her own rebound, gets blocked from behind. Jenna Hayes with the rebound. Indians miss on 2 inside opportunities, and then an over and back against the Abilene Cowgirls for their 15th turnover. Mike Leiby talking to the official, and the official kind of demonstrating she was in the front court and then went into the back court. What am I supposed to call? Jersey Johnson in the right corner, 8 first-quarter points, hasn't scored since. To Jeannie Key in that same right corner. Key dribbles into a double team and stepped out of bounds. Hayes High's 9th turnover. They had 3 in the first quarter, 6 here in quarter number 2, while leading by no less than 8 points, but 5 total points between the two teams. Hayes with 3, Abilene with 2, and inside a minute to go before halftime. Hayes High is 1 of 7 from the field. Abilene is 1 of 8. A drive by Hayes. Her shot wild and no good. Maya Loomis comes down with the rebound. Now, one of the reasons there wasn't many rebounds for Hayes in the first quarter was because Abilene only shot 5 times, and they made 2 of those. They also made their only 2 free throws. 30 seconds to go in the half. Jersey Johnson, 15-footer, no good. Rebound to the deck, and a jump ball is called that stays with the Hayes High Indians. Indians 1 of 8 in the quarter. That a Maya Loomis 3. Jeannie Key out, Carly Lang in. 26 seconds to go before halftime. Indians up by 11 at 20-9. And now Morgan Ingle got to the table. The officials didn't see her. The horn buzzes in time, and Ingle will replace Jillian Sheldon. 26 seconds to go in the quarter. Hayes up by 11. It's their biggest lead of the game. Lob it into Jersey Johnson. Johnson back in the left corner to Caroline Robin to Maya Loomis. Loomis fakes the 3, dribbled it off for Thigh. Hayes High's 10th turnover. Back the other way comes Abilene. Driving to the baseline and nearly turning it over is Ditto. Back out to Hayes. Pump fake on a 3. Back to Ditto right corner with 9 seconds. To Hayes with 7 seconds. Whips a pass inside that is caught and missing. The point blank is Lillard. Rebound Jersey Johnson. And that is the end of the first half. Just 5 total points between the two teams. But Hayes High held the advantage at 3-2 in the second quarter. And after 1 half of play, lead the Abilene Cowgirls on the road 20-9 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance.
Hayes High scored 17 of their 20 first-half points in the first quarter and lead the Abilene Cowgirls 20-9. They do that by holding Abilene to just 2 second-quarter points. Hayes High outscoring the Cowgirls in each of the first 2 quarters, 17-7 and 3-2. Hayes High at Abilene tonight, and the Indians shooting 37% from the field at 7 of 19, but 50% on threes, 5 of 10. Carly Lang made the Indians' only free throw attempt. The Abilene Cowgirls 20% from the field, 3 of 15, 1 of 4 on threes. They made both their free throws. Those came off the hands of Abby Lillard. Hayes High 10 turnovers, 3 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. Abilene with 15 turnovers, 7 in the first, 8 in the second. Hayes High out-rebounded 14-9. That's a little bit of a misleading stat because Abilene only shot 5 times in the first quarter and made 2 of those 5 shots. Hayes High only had 3 available rebounds in the first half, and one of those was an offensive rebound that Abilene got. So really only 2 defensive rebounds for Hayes High available in that first quarter. They end the half with 9. Hayes High was down 7-2 through the first 3 minutes of the ball game, but then eventually got the offense going to the tune of a 15-0 run to close the first quarter. A Caroline Robin three-pointer, Jersey Johnson with a pair of three-pointers, then a Carly Lang three-point play, and then Morgan Engel with a three-pointer. Hayes High only has 2 two-point field goals in the first half. Their first one from Jersey Johnson, and that Carly Lang two-point field goal she converted into a three-point play before in the first quarter. Hayes High leads at the break, 20-9. We step aside for 1 minute. We're back on the USD 489 halftime show after this break on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
(20-9), Hayes High with the lead by 11 at halftime. It is their largest lead of the game thus far, though the Indians didn't expand on it during that second quarter. Abilene with 4 points from Abby Lillard in the first half, Allison Leiby with 2, and Joy Clements with 3. That's the scoring for the Abilene Cowgirls. For the Hayes High Lady Indians, they get 8 all from the first quarter out of Jersey Johnson, including a pair of three-pointers, number 10 and 11 on the season for her. Carly Lang, 3 points, all on a three-point play. Maya Loomis, Morgan Engel, and Caroline Robin each with a three-pointer in the first half. In that first half, Ree Green played just a couple of minutes, but picked up 2 early fouls and did not play again. And Jillian Sheldon also played in that first half, but did not score. Jeannie Key as well. Ashlyn Flax unavailable for tonight's ball game as well. They expect her to be back on Friday for the trip to Garden City. This is normally when we would go around scores through the Western Athletic Conference, but there's just nothing else. Everybody else has postponed to another date or canceled. TMP was supposed to be at Great Bend, but that game is completely canceled. As we understand it, there will not be a makeup for that game. Also, Liberal at Hugoton, that game has been pushed back to tomorrow, and Garden City is home as at Dodge City. That game was scheduled for tonight, but that's been moved back to Wednesday. Dodge City has already canceled school for Wednesday, but Dodge and Garden say the game is going to happen tomorrow evening. That's a big one on the girls' side. Those are the two front runners in the conference at 4-0 for Dodge City, 4-1 for Garden City. Liberals still trying to have something to say about the WAC proceedings. They're 13-3 on the year, but 2 of their 3 losses in WAC play this year, 1 to Dodge, 1 to Garden on back-to-back games. Liberal, though, on a roll since. They've got a great matchup at Hugoton tomorrow evening. So this is the only matchup to speak of. Hayes High leading at half over Abilene 20-9. We'll step aside on the USD 489 halftime show. We're back in 1 minute with the second half on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Abilene led 7-2 through the first 3 minutes of the game. The remainder of the half belonged to the Indians. Well, remainder of the quarter anyway belonged to the Indians on a 15-0 run to close out that quarter. The two teams, though, combined for just 5 second quarter points, 3 for Hayes and 2 for Abilene. Hayes High with this road trip tonight will be headed off to Garden City on Friday. If this game tonight with Hayes and Abilene wouldn't have been played, really the only date that the two schools were able to try to come up with was this coming Saturday, the 20th, but that was in question because Hayes High with the trip to Garden City, that's a late return for the Indians, and then try to get here for what would have presumably been afternoon games in Abilene. The Indians didn't want to quite make that return trip, but the concern for no school for the two schools, Abilene and Hayes, was for the morning wind chills and temperature. Well, by the time that you get to the afternoon, the concern is less, and the temperatures are warmer in Abilene than what they were in Hayes, certainly. And then warmer than they were when Hayes High made the trip to Colby last Friday night. So Hayes seemed to be pretty comfortable with having this matchup, and once Abilene agreed, it was on for tonight. And glad to have these two games happening as scheduled. It'll be Abilene basketball to start quarter number 3. They will be moving right to left in front of us. We sit above Abilene High School here, across from the scorer's table and the benches. The lower level bleachers are not pulled out near the scorer's table where we would normally sit. Ball on the left side of the floor for Allison Leiby. Skip pass to Ditto. Hayes High with their starting 5 out there, which includes Ree Green, who picked up 2 early fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Inside is Lillard. A quick pass, then a airballed shot by the Cowgirls, and the rebound comes down to Maya Loomis. Abilene has missed their last 7 shots from the field. Carly Lang to Maya Loomis, all the way around the perimeter to Ree Green. Hayes High 5 first-half threes, tied a season high in made threes this year. Hayes High prior had 5 threes in a game 3 times. Here's Jersey Johnson, who has 2 of them. Her pass tipped, but it goes to Carly Lang. 3-2 zone still from the Cowgirls. A minute into quarter number 3. Hayes High looking for their first shot, being patient and moving the ball. Up by 11. Corner for Jersey Johnson. That's one of her favorite spots to shoot those threes. Out to Ree Green. Langdon left side, Maya Loomis. She lines up a 3 that is off the backboard, no good. Rebound on the floor. Ree Green is able to track it down for the Hayes High Indians, who have missed 6 consecutive shots. Hayes High was 5 of 10 in the first half on threes. That would tie their best 3-point percentage in a game this year. Skip pass, Lang to Ree Green. She misses a 3, and the offensive rebound down to the Hayes High Indians. Carly Lang, her 5th rebound of the year. Inside to Jersey Johnson, then to Ree Green, then to Carly Lang. She'll try a 3. That from the right corner, no good. And this rebound to Joy Clements. Nope, knocked out of her hands, and Carly Lang comes down with rebound number 6. Into the right corner. Jersey Johnson takes a 3 and misses. Offensive rebound by Maya Loomis, and she scores. And the Indians lead 22-9 as they just continued to pound the boards and lead by 13. Here's a 2-pointer, no good by Abilene. Offensive putback misses from Jenna Hayes. Gets her own rebound again, misses yet again, and the rebound comes down this time to Morgan Engel. Just her first rebound of the game. Lang wants to push into the right corner. Out to Ree Green, inside Jersey Johnson. Johnson spins, gets her shot blocked, stays with the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High now 8 of 25 from the floor. The first quarter, they were 6 of 11. Maya Loomis to inbound, lobs into Ree Green. Green looks back inside, nobody to throw to. Around to Maya Loomis on the right sideline. And then we'll dribble away from the official with one left-handed dribble. Give it to Carly Lang. She calls out the offense in the middle of the floor. Zone by Abilene. Maya Loomis on the right side. Skip pass for Carly Lang. Indians leading by 13, 22-9. That came on the back of 4 offensive rebounds on their last possession. Corner for Maya Loomis. Guarded there. One left-handed dribble. Jersey Johnson then around the perimeter left side, and the Indians throw it away. Hayes High's 11th turnover. They had 3 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. Hayes High in the first quarter tonight shooting 6 of 11. They are 2 for 14 since. Thank goodness for a 17-point first quarter tonight for the Hayes High Indians on a 15-0 run to close out that quarter. They started the game down 7-2. Here's a drive by Hayes, nearly traveled with it. Out to Lillard. She wants a 3 that is almost banking in. Rebound, Jersey Johnson. Nope, knocked out of her hands. And it rolls all the way out to Reagan Ditto. Now she'll get the ball back, and Hayes High with their man-to-man defense, pressuring. Ditto picks it up, throws it right side to Lillard, who nearly banked in the 3 on that last possession from right inside of her bench. Will drive to the baseline, cut off by Jersey Johnson. Now, got away with a travel, looked like, and then onto the right side, Ditto. Ditto into the corner, Lillard. Lillard driving again. Her shot, no good. Got her own rebound, sticks it in, scores. She's fouled, will have a chance at a 3-point play. Lillard with 6 points. Each team getting a healthy dose of offensive rebounds in this quarter. And it's 22-11. Hayes High had an opportunity to build on a 13-point lead at 22-9, but turned it over. Jeannie Key into the ball game for Maya Loomis. And a free throw for Abby Lillard. 57% on the year, 2 for 2 tonight. The lefty swishes her 3rd free throw attempt of the night. She has shot all 3 free throws for the Cowgirls. 22-12. It's a 10-point ball game. Hayes has been outscored in this quarter 3-2. It was the opposite way in the second for the entire second. Ree Green throws it right to an Abilene Cowgirl. Threw it right to Ditto, who then takes 3 steps before she dribbles and turns it right back over. Jeannie Key's going to come into the ball game. Oh, no, Jeannie Key will inbound. Coming in is Claire Humphrey. Her first action tonight, the 5'4 sophomore, 25th career game. She has played in 14 games this year, made 2 starts earlier in the season. She has the ball on the right wing, and her pass tipped. We got it to Jeannie Key. Key, left-handed dribble to the left side of the floor. Now to Carly Lang. Lang bumped out high, ran a weave out to Humphrey, and the Indians throw it away. Turnover 13, and it's Abilene basketball. And this thing getting a eerily similar feel to the game in Colby on on Friday night, where the Indians controlled nearly the entire first half, but then gave it up in the second half. Here is Hayes on the left side to Ditto on the right wing. Back to Hayes, fakes a 3, steps inside the arc, fires a pass down inside to Lillard, who is fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Lillard 3 for 3 in the game from the free throw line, 57% on the year. And she can make this a single-digit ball game for the first time since 17-9 midway through the quarter, and she's 4 of 4 from the line and has 8 points as she knocks in the free throw. Scored 19 in the game earlier this year, had a career-high 20 in a game a season ago. Free throw up, this one no good, and Jeannie Key boxed out the shooter and got the rebound, and then she is fouled in the backcourt by Allison Leiby. It's been a pretty good season for Lillard, who is just at the free throw line. 5'7" senior, 12 points a ball game, been in double figures 9 times of 14 games. She averaged 7.5 points a game last year as a junior, 12 as a senior. Hayes High basketball up by 9, 22-13. A Maya Loomis basket on an offensive rebound. Hayes only points in quarter 3 after scoring just 3 in quarter 2. Claire Humphrey against this zone. Now to Carly Lang. Indians 5 first-half threes for 15 of their 20 points. Jeannie Key on the left wing. Spin, looks into the corner, got it poked away and stolen. Hayes High's 14th turnover. Out ahead, it goes to Stout. Stout bobbled the catch and then traveled for their 17th turnover. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker, and USD 489. Caroline Robin into the ball game, gave the Indians a spark with a 3-pointer. Morgan Engel, Jersey Johnson, Carly Lang, Claire Humphrey, the 5 for the Hayes High Indians. Carly Lang on the near side of the floor as we view it across from the bench. In the corner, Caroline Robin. Bounce pass inside to Engel, and she has it ripped away. Indians' 15th turnover, and then Abilene throws it out of bounds for their 18th turnover. That is 3 times Hayes has given it to Abilene, and the Cowgirls have given it right back. 2:27 to go third quarter. Hayes by 9, 22-13. Indians have been outscored 4-2 in this quarter. Drive by Lang, kick out Robin, a 3 on the way. That goes in. Pair of threes for Caroline Robin, who has 6 in this game. 25-13, and just like that, the Indians are up by 12 on the Caroline Robin triple. Now a drive by Lillard. Misses the shot. Rebound Morgan Engel. Gets her body twisted around and is able to get it out into the hands of Johnson. To Humphrey. Corner for Caroline Robin. Robin all the way around the perimeter. Nope. Humphrey stopped the progression of the ball as I was trying to call ahead. Humphrey now middle of the floor. Left side for Lang. Indians by 12. A basket here. They build their biggest lead of the game. Skip past Claire Humphrey on the right side. To the elbow. To Caroline Robin. Fakes this 3. Drive. Bumped once, twice. Now gets down the lane. Right-handed shot is off the rim. Once, twice. No good. Engel offensive rebound is fouled and will shoot 2. Morgan Engel came crashing in for her 3rd rebound. She had none in the first half. And a free throw. One of them would give the Indians a matching 13-point lead that they had earlier in this quarter, which is no good. So she can still do that with 1:20 to go in the quarter. Morgan, 3 points tonight. A 54% free throw shooter on the year. Second free throw is no good. Rebound. Jersey Johnson tipped it out to Carly Lang her 7th rebound of the night. Jersey Johnson in the left corner. For Carly, that's one off her career high, and head coach Lynn Melvin wants a timeout. His team up 25-13, missed a pair of free throws, but got the offensive rebound and have the ball with 1:12 to go in the third. Indian basketball brought to you by High Plains Roofing, State Glass Company, and Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz. We're right at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. Hayes High has allowed just 4 field goals in tonight's game. Abilene is 4 of 23 shooting, 17%. That would be a best for the Hayes High defense this year by a long, long way. The lowest they've held any team this year is 26% shooting. The fewest field goals by any team this year against Hayes is 12. That's been done by 3 opponents. Now Abilene with some pressure out of that zone. Ball right side for Robin, who traveled. Had a head of steam, had a chance to put the Indians up, but picked the foot up before she dribbled. 16 Hayes High turnovers. They had 7 against Colby on Friday night. Minute to go, third quarter. Hayes High has outscored Abilene 5-4 in the third after outscoring them 3-2 in the second. This is Hayes with the basketball. One dribble to the right, stopped by Jillian Sheldon, who checked in on the dead ball. Onto the right side then for Stout. Freshman gets rid of the ball quickly to Ditto in the middle of the floor. 2 right-handed dribbles to the right side, then threw it right to Jillian Sheldon. She plays for Hayes High. 19th Abilene turnover. Here's Carly Lang working on the clock with 30 seconds remaining. Clements checked in on the last dead ball. And a bump foul on Ditto as Claire Humphrey tried to turn the corner. 22.3 seconds remaining in the third. Substitutions for the Cowgirls. Allison Leiby back in. And I believe that was Clara Danifer who just checked in as well. 22 seconds to go. Alice Bathurst. Lob inbound for Carly Lang. Indians by 12. They've led once by 13. Abilene back to a 2-3 zone this time after the inbound. Hayes High will hold for a final shot in the quarter. Here's Caroline Robin up top. Dribbles left side with 8 seconds, with 7 seconds. Outside to Carly Lang with 5 seconds. Now in some trouble with 3 seconds. Spins to Sheldon, and the Indians never got a shot away. And at the end of 3 quarters, Hayes High leads by 12, 25-13 in Abilene over the Cowgirls on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams Brown Strategic Allies and CPAs, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
It'll be Hayes High basketball to start quarter number 4, and they have a 12-point lead, 25-13 to the fourth. Maya Loomis, Carly Lang, Reed Green, Morgan Engel, and Jersey Johnson to start this fourth frame. Hayes has led ever since they took an 8-7 lead on a Jersey Johnson 3, but the points have been few and hard to come by since. Here's Carly Lang driving out to Morgan Engel, a left corner 3, rattles home. The Indians' season-high 7th three-pointer of the night, 28-13. Morgan Engel with a pair of threes for 6 points. Inside, a basket good by Abby Lillard. She's got 10, her 10th double-figure game of the year. Hayes High basketball up by 13, 28-15. Here's Ree Green driving, kicking Maya Loomis right corner. Three-pointer on the way, too strong. Rebound knocked out of bounds to Abilene. Carly Lang gave it a run and tried to knock it down. Hayes High going to pick up in some full court pressure. Up 13, near a 5 count, and there it is. Oh, timeout first taken. Mike Leiby just got the timeout taken. He will use a full timeout. Hayes High trailed this game 7-2 through the first 3 minutes. And then Caroline Robin got the party started with a three-pointer. Jersey Johnson gave the Indians a lead at 8-7. That all ignited a 15-0 run. Hayes High scored those 15 points over the course of 4.5 minutes. In the remainder of the game so far, Hayes High has 13 points. Abilene has been held to single digits in each of the 3 quarters so far. 7 in the first, 2 in the second, and 4 in the third. Indian basketball brought to you by Edward Jones, Daryl, Jeff, and Linda Seibel. Paul Wartenberger Construction and Master Cleaners. Abilene quickly added their timeout that they took, but Hayes High taking the full minute, taking the rest, and to talk about how they'd like to attack these last 7 minutes of the game. Again, we do score update for you tonight, but there's no score update to give. Pretty much everybody else is absent from their gyms. So out of the Abilene timeout, it'll be Cowgirls basketball. Hayes High full court pressure. Jenna Hayes maybe got away with the travel. Gives the ball onto the middle of the floor. Then to Stout left side, still behind the timeline. She did get away with the travel. And there's a 10-second violation on the Hayes High by the Hayes High Indian defense. Cowgirls' 20th turnover. Good defense by Hayes High. Now the Indians with a chance to build on their 13-point lead. They led on a Morgan Ingle 3 by 15, 28-13, but Abilene responded right back. Here's Ree Green, bumped once, twice, and then traveled. Indians' 17th turnover. And Hayes High will pick up full court pressure. And substitution for the Cowgirls, Joy Clements in, replacing Alice Bathurst. Now Hayes High going to switch into a different zone, or a full court pressure look. Middle of the floor, stolen by Carly Lang. Lang, right-handed floater at the basket, no good. Jersey Johnson offensive rebound, stick back, rolls in double figures for Jersey Johnson tonight. She's got 10, 30-15, and now Abilene throws the ball away for a 22nd time. Hayes High got the steal and missed the layup, but then Jersey Johnson right on the spot. Timeout Abilene. They have 2 remaining after that. Jersey Johnson with 10 points tonight. That's her first points since the first quarter. Johnson averaging 5.5 points a game, but that's her 4th double-figure game of the year. She had a stretch right during the midseason tournament, mid and late January, where she started averaging about 9 points per ball game over a 4-5 game stretch, and is helping out that average tonight with 10 points. And then balanced scoring after that. Everybody else with at least 3 because of the barrage of threes by the Hayes High Indians tonight. Indians with a season-high 7 made three-pointers. 4 in the first, 1 in each the second, third, and fourth. Hayes High from the field, 11 of 31 for 35%, just a little over their season average. Abilene tonight, 5 of 24, 21%. They average 32% from the field this year. Hayes High basketball after the Abilene turnover against the full court pressure. Hayes by 15 for a second time, 30-15. Carly Lang to the right side of the floor, man-to-man defense, leaves to Ingle alone, back to Lang, layup good. Lang with 5, and the Indians go up 32-15, their biggest lead of the game at 17. Full court pressure, tipped, ends up in the hands, though, of Lillard, and Abilene breaks the pressure. Onto the left side. Leiby turns down a 3, skip pass to Stout. The freshman launches a 3 that's short off the rim. Rebound out of bounds, they say off of Hayes High stays with the Cowgirls. And substitution for Abilene comes Clara Danifer. Hayes High entering this fourth quarter, 5 of 15 on threes. 6 of 15 on threes entering the quarter. They have made one more in this frame. Here's Stout on the right side, picked up by sophomore Carly Lang. Picks up the basketball, got it to Lillard. Lillard drives, shoots, misses. Offensive rebound by Danifer is up and good. Freshman's first points of the night, 32-17. Indians push that lead to 17 prior to that basket. Man-to-man defense by Abilene. Screen for Jersey Johnson. Bounce pass right side, Reed Green. Attacks, spins, shoots off the backboard, won't go in. Athletic move, but couldn't get it to drop, and Danifer comes down with her fourth rebound. Abilene basketball. Here is Hayes with a skip pass from over top of her head to Stout. Then her pass tipped by the Hayes High Indians and out of bounds. It's off of Hayes High, stays with Abilene. 5:23 to go in the game. Hayes up 32-17. Took over at 8-7 and haven't trailed since. Ree Green checks out, and Jeannie Key back to the Indian lineup. Maya Loomis, Jersey Johnson, Morgan Engel, and Carly Lang, the 5 for the Hayes High Indians. Here's a drive by Lillard, spinning at the rim, missing the shot, rebound tipped, and Jersey Johnson clears her second rebound of the game. Indians by 15, 5:10 to go, fourth quarter. Left to right, Jeannie Key, unguarded, drive, shoots from 14, misses the floater, and the rebound to Danifer, number 5. Right idea from Jeannie Key. There was absolutely nobody guarding her coming up the floor. Ball to Clements on the right side, into the corner. A 3 from Lillard is way off, and the rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. For Abilene, just their 6th three-point attempt of the night. Make that number 7. They made their first and have missed them since. 4:45 to go in the fourth. Hayes High pushed the lead to 17, but haven't scored here in the last 2 minutes. Nice crossover by Carly Lang, driving, kicking out Jeannie Key. Key spin move at the right elbow, back out to Maya Loomis. Loomis with 5 points tonight. A three-pointer and an offensive rebound stick back. Here's Jersey Johnson driving, being fouled, and will shoot 2. Hayes High just 1 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. These are the first attempts for Jersey Johnson, a 48% free throw shooter. 4 fouls in the half on Abilene. Jersey with 10 points tonight, 8 from the first quarter, 2 since, and misses this free throw long and to the left. 21 of 45 on the year now from the free throw line. That foul was on Jenna Hayes, by the way. She checks out. Abby Lillard back in after a brief rest. Second free throw for Johnson is up and good. Jersey with 11 tonight. Hayes High with some full court pressure. 33-17. Ball in the hands of Allison Leiby. Got it poked away. Carly Lang ends up with the loose ball. And that's Abilene's 23rd turnover at the rim. Carly Lang shoots, is fouled, and will shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on Abilene, their 5th team foul. Carly Lang 1 for 1. That was back in the first quarter. The Indians' only free throw attempt of the first half. Misses this one. 65% on the year. She has shot the highest percentage and the most attempts this year for the Indians. Second free throw by Lang. Uses all the rim and crawls in. She's got 6 tonight. 34-17. Indians' lead is at 17 for a second time. Full court pressure from the Indians. Behind the timeline. Now crossed is Abby Lillard. Lobs it up ahead for Ditto. Then picks it up. Throws it right side for Leiby. Back on the right side. Into the block it goes for Danifer. The freshman banging inside. Her pass is tipped, and Morgan Engel falls down. Ends up tripping the Abilene player. And it will be Danifer to the free throw line for 2. 3 for 13 on the season from the free throw line. Abilene as a team in this game, 4 of 5, now 5 of 6. This season, Abilene has shot 51% from the free throw line, but they are 5 of 6 this evening. Danifer with 3 points all in this quarter, and the 5'11 freshman shoots a second one. By the way, Jersey Johnson checked out. Jillian Sheldon back into the Hayes High lineup, joining Loomis, Key, Lang, and Engel. Second free throw by the lefty Danifer, no good, and Jillian Sheldon will clear the rebound between 2 defenders. Jillian's 3rd rebound of the night. That's a new career high in what is just her 5th game. 6-foot freshman. Lang with the basketball left side. Crossover, throws it right side for Jeannie Key. Snags it with her right hand well above her head. Now spins, attacks to the block. Jump stop, in some trouble. Now faces the basket, shoots, is fouled, and they will call a timeout. Coach Lynn Melvin called a timeout to avoid a 3-second call. Just as Jeannie Key had shot a little floater, it went in. Jeannie will not get the points. Hayes High will get the basketball on an inbound. With 3:32 to go in the game, that leaves 2 timeouts for each team. Indian basketball brought to you by Roofmasters Insurance Planning and Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, our streaming partner for 2020 and 2021, reminding you that this is your year. If being at home the last 11 months has made you realize your home is too small, too big, too old, team up with Coldwell Banker Executive Realty to start the search for your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, our streaming partner for this season. Hayes High looking for a very important win number 6 on the season. That would put them at a tie in the number of wins in Sub-State with Great Bend and Salina South. Number 1 seed Salina Central is 12-4. They locked up the 1 seed quite a while ago. But if you're the 2-3 seed, you'll have a chance to win again. Hayes High beat Great Bend earlier this year. They'll have them next Friday. Hayes High still has a chance to get that 2 or 3 seed. Inbound off the timeout to Jillian Sheldon, to Loomis, bumped to the left elbow. Hayes by 16, 34-18. They've led by 17 twice in this 4th quarter. Carly Lang inside Jillian Sheldon, faces the basket, shoots, it counts, and she'll have a chance at a 3-point play. The ball kind of just hung on the rim, bounced around for a little bit, and then fell through, and Sheldon will shoot a free throw. 0 for 2 in her young career. The freshman's free throws true, and she has a 3-point play. 37-18. Hayes High's lead returns to a game-high 19 points. Claire Humphrey back in for the Hayes High Indians. Ball left side for Hayes, guarded by Jeannie Key. Dribbles to the right side, looks for a back cut, now throws over onto the left wing for Lillard. A pull-up 2 is no good. Rebound tipped in. Morgan Engel comes down with rebound 4. Jillian Sheldon kept that rebound alive for Hayes High. Now she on the other end gets fouled, and she had Jenna Hayes 2 hands on her right arm and still shot through it, and will get 2 free throws. Jillian Sheldon 1 for 1 from the free throw line tonight. 3 points all on the last trip. And the free throw with 2:55 remaining is too strong. Aspen Melvin will check in for the Hayes High Indians. Her 11th game of the year, replacing Carly Lang, whose night may be done. 2:55 remaining. Jeannie Key, Morgan Engel, Aspen Melvin, Claire Humphrey, Jillian Sheldon, who will shoot a second free throw, which is up and no good. Left side rebound, Morgan Engel turns, fires off the backboard, misses, gets her offensive rebound, got pushed in the back on that last one, but does not come away with any free throws on it. Rebound that time for Abilene. Danifer with rebound number 6. She has the ball in the right block, guarded by Sheldon. Turnaround jumper no good. Engel with rebound number 6, all in the second half. Abilene also brought in Grace Randalls, a 5'7 junior, her 15th game this year. Here's Claire Humphrey, wide open 3, no good, and the rebound into the corner for the before-mentioned Grace Randalls. Hayes High, a season-high 7 made threes in tonight's game. Now the ball knocked free. Lillard on the baseline is bumped. And I think Jillian Sheldon just picked up a foul, the team's 4th. Hayes High averaging 37 points a game this year. They are on that mark with 2:09 to go here in the 4th quarter, leading by 19. Ball left side on the inbound to Randalls, all the way around on the right side to Lillard. Pump fake, drives, gets tripped by Morgan Engel, and Lillard landed hard on that one. Incidental contact with the feet, but Engel picks up the foul. And a foul it was. Abilene will send in Joy Clements. And checking out is the freshman Claire Danifer. Checks out with 3 fourth-quarter points. She's grabbed 6 rebounds in tonight's game as well. Lillard driving, got the ball poked away. It went off of her knee, and they say out of bounds off of Hayes High. Stays with the Cowgirls. Abilene has been held to single figures in each of the 3 quarters entering this one. They have 5 fourth-quarter points now, as the Indians will go to the bench and bring in Madison Sinnott for the first time, a 5'4" sophomore, her 6th game of the year. And where they thought Madison may be done for the year, she had hurt a knee at home in a JV game earlier this year. Here's Sammy Stout with the basketball for Abilene. Throws it right side off the shoulder of Lillard. And then Lillard collects and gives it back to Clements. Hayes High also brings in Julia Zimmerman into the ball game. Ball out in the hands of Ditto. Pull-up jumper. Glances off the rim, no good. And right on cue, Zimmerman comes down with the rebound. And then it's out of bounds off of Abilene. I do not have Julia Zimmerman having played a game on varsity yet this year. 5'4" sophomore. Had a pretty good JV game here in Abilene, getting rewarded with some varsity time. Sent it to inbound, got it into Claire Humphrey. She's double-teamed and stepped out of bounds for Hayes High's 18th turnover, 1 under their season average. 1:24 to go in the game. Hayes by 19. Abilene basketball on the right baseline. To inbound is Leiby. Clements all the way back around on the left side to Randalls. Looks inside, nobody to pass to. Skip pass over top to Ditto. Inside to Randalls, and it goes off her head. Turnover 24 on Abilene, their season average. Here's Aspen Melvin. Pull up 2 is blocked. Gets her own rebound. Clears it out. A 3 from Zimmerman. That misses short. Sheldon saved the rebound into Clements. Nice move by Sheldon, but it goes to the Abilene Cowgirls. Now a pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Sheldon with rebound number 4. And then Hayes High turns it over, and Lillard scores points number 11 and 12 off Hayes High's 19th turnover. 40 seconds to go, 37-20. Hayes High turns it over again. That is number 20 on the other end. A shot no good by Lillard. She'll shoot 2 more free throws, where she is 4 of 5 tonight. Zimmerman with the foul. And the free throw from Lillard, the first of 2, is up. The lefty knocks it through. 57% on the year. 5 of 6 tonight. 37-21. Jillian Sheldon checks out. And Hayes will bring in Avery Winter. That is Avery's first varsity action as well. Lillard's second free throw good. She has 14. Full court pressure from Abilene. Indians up by 15. 25 seconds to go. Aspen Melvin fouled, and Aspen will shoot a 1-and-1. Her first varsity free throw forthcoming. 37-22. Hayes High. A 15-0 run over a 4.5-minute span of the first quarter. The difference tonight. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Aspen Melvin is good. Aspen's 11th game this year. Hayes High was just 4 of 10 from free throws prior to that make. Second free throw for the sophomore. Deep bend to the knees, fires flat, and the rebound comes down to Lillard, number 5. Lobs it up ahead to Clements. 20 seconds to go between Hayes and their 6th win of the year as Abilene turns it over for a 25th time. Zimmerman bumped in the backcourt, spins at the midcourt stripe, dribbled it off her foot. Turnover 21 on Hayes. Lillard on the other end shoots, misses. Rebound comes down to Claire Humphrey. 3 seconds to go, and that will be the ball game. Hayes High wins 38-22. A strong first quarter, scoring 17 of their 38 points, propels them to win number 6 on the year. 6-11 behind the Jersey Johnson game high 11 points tonight. Abilene gets 14 from Abby Lillard as the Cowgirls fall to 3-12. That's the final score. Hayes High wins by 16, 38-22 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.